just signing up behind you. What's going on with you? Then. Alright, welcome in, Ashe. Top of the day. How are we? Tap the screen if you're a human being. Interact, share the live. You know, all that good stuff. Say hi. I'm in California. Where are you? Akui. Freddie, will you stop, baby? I gotta get a spoon. Freddie, mind your manners. Nah. Best spot. I get the best spot. It's a Friday. I bet YouTube you want to see where I'm at, huh? Alright, let me show you my view. Thank you for the support and the likes, my love. I am doing card pulls as well. If you have a question or would like some confirmation or whatnot. Okay. Oh, goody. Now YouTube gets to see too. Alright, what was I doing? I needed this. Okay. Alright. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Wait, did I miss anything? Yeah? No, what do I think? Joe? Is that what that is? JC? JC or Joe? I can't even. Joe. Hello, Joe. Thank you for all the likes. Appreciate. I am streaming YouTube and TikTok simultaneously, FYI, so if the conversation doesn't match, that is why. Freddie, get. Freddie, stop. You don't have to investigate every little thing. You already ate. This is my tea. Leave it alone. He's got to inspect everything. Thank you, love. So, about me, I'm 100% holistic. Wasn't always 100% holistic. I was just like you. And I am you, just now 100% holistic. I was lied to, living the lie, and all of it. I was married for 17 and a half years. I had 2 daughters. I went to Catholic school. I served in the military. I've been to prison. I've been a legal secretary. I've been abused. I've been all the above, right? So, at the end of the day, we heal. And we are not the choices that we make. Yes. Marijuana is holistic. Marijuana is divine flower in its natural form. It is a medicine and always has been. Why do you think they demonize what is healthy for us and make what is legal for us carcinogenic? Cigarettes and alcohol are lethal and carcinogenics and actually kill our soul, our body, and mind. And yet it's legal, commercialized, promoted, and pushed. But what heals us is demonized and criminalized and persecuted. Divine flower is a part of you, and go get your blood tested and you will see it is in your blood. You have been lied to from day one, and I know this for a fact because I was incarcerated and I've had my blood drawn and I've had the test done. I am a walking receipt. So for anyone to come in here and go, it's the receptors in your brain, it's in your blood. Yes, absolutely. All of it. Dandelion root. Yeah, dandelions. It's a weed. Kill it. It is the most healing plant there is. It's not a weed. It's a flower. And it is massively important for our health. Dandelion, mullein. You need that on a daily because your snow has mercury and aluminum and bromine in it and whatnot. And that's just the snow and the rain. Our weather modification going on has literally made nature against us. So when you poison your body on the inside, you cannot protect yourself on the outside. You have to start healing your body on the inside so you can actually defend yourself from the outside poisons that they are doing. Are we understanding? We heal. If you are interested in microdosing or any of mushroom supplements, I am affiliated with Psilocybin, which is 100% genuine, and I can vouch for them. They are linked in my website with a coupon code as well. Discount code, however you want to call it. I'm 100% holistic. That doesn't, the crack's not holistic, but good try. Go hate somewhere else, my love. The last alcoholic beverage I had was in 2018. I quit white man sugar, however you want to call it, 2 years ago. I stopped using makeup and hair products, about a year and a half ago. Before that, it was fish and dairy. Before that, it was, no, I'm sorry, dairy was after. It's only been about, I'm not giving false information. You're giving false information. I'm giving facts, and I have the receipts to back it. So I'm sorry that you feel triggered in the truth. Go believe your lies and go keep eating your plastic chemical enhanced food and go watch your programming TV and have the day you deserve, whatever your name is. Everything I am saying is fact. I don't teach anything that I don't have any information on. I've lived my life and I've literally lived these experiences, and this is why I am spreading my information, because I've learned the truth and I've learned that our bodies heal. And since 2018, I have been healing my body. Yeah, so cheese and dairy, it's been maybe 6 months. No. No. So mushrooms in themselves, you want lion's mane, you want reishi, you want cordyceps, you want your functional mushrooms, and psilocybin, what I'm affiliated with, has the whole spectrum of mushrooms. It has your higher consciousness mushrooms, and it has your functional mushrooms for your brain and your skin and everything like that. Again, check out psilocybin. They are linked in my website. They are amazing, and they have new products out too, chocolates and whatnot. So 100% genuine, and it helps regulate your nervous system and break out of the zombified shit that is going on. Your body's not the problem, never was. Your body's not broken, and neither are you. You are just in this coma, zombified chemical state, and you are indoctrinated to believe a lie that's been running in your subconscious since day one. Ask yourself why you believe it and why you're defending it, and then come at me. Turkey tail is amazing. Yes, turkey tail. Thank you for reminding me about that. Yes, turkey tail is another mushroom. So yeah, mushrooms are amazing. Now, and it's the same with our fruits and our vegetables, guys. Your vegetables are not all good for you. They're not. It's man-made. Like, we want alkaline, right? Like, broccoli is bad. You don't want the big bananas. You want the small bananas. All your fruit has to have its seed. If it doesn't have its seed, it's not natural. And the tomatoes. Grow your own tomatoes. At this point, you just need to grow your own food. Just eat mud, drink water. Right, because you can't eat seeds and nuts and whatnot. Can you go hate somewhere else, my troll? See ya, won't want to be ya. Anyway. Yes, it does seem like a lot. It seems like, oh my God, what am I going to eat? There's nothing I can eat. There's nothing I can do. Everything's poison. Why is no one going to jail? Why is no one accountable? Why is nothing changing? Why is nothing happening? Why is it like this? Why? Because you live in hell. This is the bad place. Remember the show The Good Place? This is the bad place. This is the bad place. Yes. This is human experience learning love. Say it with me, folks. It's an acronym. It's the human experience learning love. This is not it. This is not the bottom. And we don't die. We transcend. We're energy. But what you do to the body that you are embodying matters. And if you do not heal and align everything, when you actually leave this body, you're in trouble. You have to align everything, or you're going to just stay on this hamster wheel and stay in this hellscape of a world. There is no true creator or father that would ever burn his own children, demand worship for one, and allow such debauchery, flesh-eating, fire-consuming ludicrousy. The only person that would allow that, oh, I shouldn't say allow. There's no father that would demand that, not truly. And if you want to be a part of a system that is demanding your worship and demanding your love and your fear, then you are the problem and you are worshiping a cult. But that's neither here nor there, I guess. We are fragments of infinite, and infinite is the be-all to end-all. That is what we are. We are infinite. We are limitless. We are energy. We are one. You are me, and I am you. The only thing that separates us is this body. We have been ripped from infinite. Our energy has been ripped from our entirety and put into these bodies and divided. And we are put into this psyops to stay divided. You have to go through a labyrinth of shadow work in a way. I'd say shadow work, but it's a mental labyrinth. It's 3 levels, 6 chapters, and 9 dimensions, from 3D to 11D, that you have to go through to fully remember who you are and align your energy, your mental, and your body, all of it as one. Because that's what we are. We are whole. We are love. Love is not an emotion, it's a state of being at our highest frequency. But you cannot heal totally until you heal the body that you're embodying, because it will hold the trauma in your nervous system and all. The subconscious and whatnot will keep playing and keep you there. But energy is a real thing, and energy literally will keep you trapped and keep you in this. That is what lower vibration is, the fear and all. And the more energy and power you give it, the more strength it will have. You are entrapping yourself down here in this plane of existence, because this is debauchery and flesh. And you've heard this before, I know, and I know these words are starting to resonate, because if they weren't, you wouldn't be listening to me. It's been said before, but in different terms. But this is debauchery, and this is not how we are supposed to live. You are not supposed to procreate, guys. You are not supposed to reproduce either. And you're not looking for your soulmate with your white picket fence and everything that you can accumulate in a material form, because you can't, first of all, take it with you. Second of all, what kind of person, God, do you think you are that you're that entitled to reproduce, except for selfish reasons? Yes or yes? I mean, like, let's really take a zoom out and step back. And sex alone is ruining your energy and all. And men, you're just unleashing your energy wherever it is, and then you want to know why you're so scattered and you're not whole, and da 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 da. And women, you hold on and then take that energy and hold on to the DNA for like 7 years and whatever like that. And besides the other energy, don't get me started. But yeah, it's diabolical. The whole thing is diabolical, and the whole thing's a lie. I said what I said. And if you don't like it, I don't care. Yes, lower vibration, 3D, unfortunately. And when you are in 3D, you can't see past 3D. Why? Because you have horse blinders on and you're self-medicating besides all the other medication. The only things that make you hallucinate are alcohol and big pharma, pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceuticals and alcohol is what makes you hallucinate. Nothing else. I don't identify myself to any title at all, but yeah, you could put me in a lump sum as a feminist, absolutely, because do you even know what a feminist is? Probably not. And from what I'm judging for, you're either a troll or just trying to, I don't even know, but yeah. I'm against people eating children and trafficking children. So, yeah, I guess I am a feminist in the fact that I'm tired of women being enslaved and the patriarchy alone, which actually hurts men as well, and animals and everything living on this planet. Patriarchy isn't man. Patriarchy is a system that we hate. We don't hate men, we hate the system. We don't hate men as an individual, we hate the system. Men hate women as individuals. That's where the issue lies. Acid isn't natural. LSD, acid isn't natural. So yeah, that's going to make you hallucinate because that's a chemical. Dork. Did I say anything about chemicals? No, I talked about plants. Dork. Seriously. What the fuck? Berries. What kind of berries? Flowers are very, very important, especially for my divine feminine. And I can really only speak about more the feminine body than I can about the male body because, well, that's what I am. Encompassing. Anywho. But yeah, red clover is essential for our hormones, women, your menstrual cycle, and all of that. What else? There is red clover, Damiana, I had like a list. Being male ain't all it's type to be. No, it's not at all. I'm sorry, but you are the lower sex. You are the less sex. You were a woman before you were a boy. You didn't become a boy until about 9 weeks of your birthing process in your mother. The problem is that some of the chemicals are put into the plants. Then you grow your own plants. Like, hi. Are you trying to make a problem where there's already problems and whatever? Then you grow your own plants. You start being accountable. You start actually doing for yourself and not having things just constantly handed to you in instant gratification and acting like everybody should be taking care of you and feeding you the right food. No one has that responsibility but you. And that was my wake-up call. When I thought the supermarkets and everybody should be having accountability and how can they poison us and everything like that, I'm like, nobody's holding a gun to my head and telling me I have to eat this. Are they making natural food hard? Are they making it more difficult to find and establish and more expensive? Yes, absolutely. But you're in a game. Oh, thank you for the hearts. You're in a game. So the thing is, it's your responsibility to take accountability to heal your body and forage and pillage and grow your own food. What would you do in a video game? What would you do in Tomb Raider, right? What would you do? We would blow up these supermarkets. I don't know why that's taken so long. We need to start doing that. I'm just saying. Just kidding. Anyway, thank you for the gifts. The sweet flutter. That was beautiful. Let's get you a card, my love. I used to say it before because, I worked for the law and then I got in trouble with the law. And, my question is, why is it that courthouse buildings never blow up? Especially the filing rooms. And no one's ever hacked their computers, but yet they seem to have all this information. Don't you find that a little suspicious? Just a little suspicious? I find it oh so suspicious. It's not for nothing that would be the first thing I would go after is the filing room. Because that's where they hold the records. We get rid of the paper trail. We get rid of the computer. Because it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Everyone that's on file down there isn't even a criminal. The criminals run free. The criminals aren't in jail. We're learning that very, very fastly, aren't we? I don't think any of the criminals have ever gone to jail. Good. I'm glad that it's like nails on a chalkboard. You can scroll on. Okay. Do you guys have nothing better to do? I'm just kind of curious. How do you guys find me anyway? I'm streaming YouTube and TikTok just so the conversations don't match. That's fine. Alright, Jay. Let's see what your higher self has for you. What's your story? What's your story? I'm sorry, what's your story? Who's being on? Why are you screaming at me, you troll? Alright. Oh, may have to jump off YouTube and just go to subscribers. My website is linked in the profile. I have Twitch and Patreon as well with the Instagram, and I am going to be doing subscriber lives as well just because I don't like dealing with 5-year-old trolls. Alright, what do we got for Jay? Coconut and vanilla. Coconut and vanilla. You're just jealous, my love, because you're entrapped in your own hell, in your own hellscape. So you keep living your miserable life and keep being jealous that I actually am free and living a wonderful life. So have a great day. Alright, Jay. You were thinking lavender? There actually is lavender in here and rose. Good call. But me, myself, is coconut and vanilla. But yeah, I do have lavender and rose satchels up front. Alright, so Jay, 3 is essential. You're feeling overwhelmed. Okay, you're feeling overwhelmed, and when fear hits you, you do the running away. You don't fight, you run. And there's nothing wrong with that. So, would we like to enlighten me a little bit more on that, please? Okay, so it has to do with abandonment. Abandonment on the fact that, and you're still beating yourself up by letting other people down. That's an abandonment issue because you're letting yourself down on a consistent. Stop worrying about everyone else, and you need to worry about you. You can't give from an empty cup, and you've abandoned yourself, and that is where a lot of the keys lied. And trust me, I've done the same thing. And it's detrimental and self-sabotaging because when you turn your back on your own self, nothing lines up and you will feel overwhelmed and just chaotic. Here's the thing though. You are not wrong, you are not bad, you are not broken, your body is not broken, and you are okay. You have to forgive yourself and start realizing, where have you abandoned yourself? We all abandon ourselves kind of as a child because, well, we just believe the indoctrination and all that. So we kind of say, well, we abandon ourselves then. But I don't think that's where the full abandonment comes, because my abandonment actually really didn't come until I decided to stay married. The first abandonment, I think, really was the marriage. But when I tried to rectify that with a divorce, I wasn't allowed to leave. I was harassed on a daily. He called me up on a daily and literally either was crying or yelling at me. It was either yelling or crying at me, one or the other. So I just became massively exhausted. My children with him were babies. I don't even think... Ashley, my oldest may have started first grade. I don't even know. No, not even, because it was only like 5 years. So yeah, my kids were still babies. So I stayed. That is when I abandoned myself. When I took him back and wasn't gonna go through the divorce and stay married to him because I thought it was, one, the right thing to do for my children, and I didn't think that I could actually make it on my own, and I just exhausted and gave in. That is when I abandoned myself, and that is when that cycle took place, and that is when that chapter of my life got massively disturbing. You want to talk about self-sabotage and everything like that, and that's what happens, because when we abandon ourselves, we're not being true to ourselves, and we're giving from an empty cup, and we do nothing but destroy ourselves from the inside out. So we have to take accountability and realize that we're never going to do that again. We're going to stand in our boundaries, and that's respect of ourselves. And we are going to, no matter how much it feels uncomfortable, we're going to stand in our own truth. Right? Can I get a few more for Jay? So we have a bit of storms ahead coming. So challenges coming ahead. So rebuilding, reconciling only with yourself. You do not need to recognize with anyone outside of you, because at the end of the day, everyone has made their choices and they need to be accountable for themselves as well as you need to be accountable for you. But every relationship you have is that, an experience and a lesson. Until you learn to love yourself and align yourself, you will never fully align with anyone else and truly have that compatibility, because you are still dealing with survival and issues and drama. Relationships are just that, karmic mirrors to show us what we need to work on. Boom. That's where it was. I was looking for the words for that, man. I was looking for the words for that. Finally got it. Finally got it. Don't know if it'll stay with me, but I finally got it. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't have to. Don't force it to resonate. Move on if it doesn't resonate. YouTube, move on if it doesn't resonate. This was a personal reading for Jay on my TikTok. I am streaming 2 different platforms here. If it doesn't resonate, then it doesn't resonate. Don't force things to resonate with you. You're not ready for it. That's simple as that. Truth is truth, but you have to be able to digest it, process it, and be able to really listen. If you can't listen to what I'm saying, then you can't digest it or process it, and then there's no reason for it. So if it doesn't align, you can move on. Miss Okay. It's funny to me. Like, it's almost like lower vibrations just hang out on, Facebook and YouTube. Had to get my my bum a little cushion. You know, I never deleted my Facebook. I just, what do you call it? Deactivated it. But I have a Facebook now because I reopened it as this. It's so my old Facebook, whatever that had like family and all that, that's deactivated. I don't use that. But I have a Facebook account now, and dude, the miserable men on Facebook is ridiculous. I can't even. Like it's pitiful. It's pitiful. That's where they're hiding. They're hiding in Facebook, which you know it's all the older white guys, obviously, because who else is on Facebook? It's not the younger generation, especially not the younger generation leaving hate comments about, you know, men and pedophilia, right? You know, they would actually be up in arms about it. But these men want to come and troll and, like, attack me about it and defend their whole, I guess, Trumper or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, Facebook, like, these men think they can hide behind a keyboard, and they think that they have this power. They're that delusional, like, to be like, ooh, and I told this person, and it's just, it's frightful. It's absolutely frightful that, you know, that's their mentality. I don't know. Because these are also the same people that would never say this shit to my face. Which is why I find it funny. Because half those keyboard warriors would never have the balls to come up to me and be like, yeah, you're just, yeah. No, they wouldn't have the balls. But they think they can say whatever they want on the internet. However, they say the wrong thing, we'll find their employer, and then we'll just send the comment, right? Because people need to start being accountable. We have an owl in the live, it seems. Who? I'm like, what the hell is that? What? What the hell is that? TikTok, you're weird. Another one? I'm so, like, over this one. Where's the real people at? Right? Where's the real people at on YouTube? So I gotta jump off YouTube and go on to my other ones. Oh, I just realized you're still staring at a beach. I wonder not. No. Oh, that's too funny. The water went out. Fuck. far today. She's pretty far. She better pull her butt back in here. The water better get their butt back in here, huh? That ocean better get back in here. Normally, she's like right up to the cliff when the tide is high, and then, you know, a little past the rock. She's a little far right now. She's a little far. Woo. Alright, I am going to say goodbye to YouTube because, I don't feel like playing